It's going to be a busy weekend. Weather will play a part in that, especially these next couple of days. For kids that are going to be on the field today, we're talking about, of course, more high school football playoff games tomorrow. If they got some practice today during the day or maybe after class, we're in pretty good shape for the daytime hours, especially late this afternoon. Chilly temperatures, but sunshine for most of the day, feeling fairly nice compared to what we've had the past several days. Obviously still cool. No other hazards other than that. Tomorrow night, Friday Night Football, those playoff games, it is going to be another cold one. Temperatures dropping into the upper 20s. The good news is winds look to be very light. There could be a few passing flurries. Don't think it'll be a big deal, but there could be, once again, a few passing flurries during the Friday night hours. Saturday morning, the Christmas parade in Jinx. We're going to have a whole cavalcade of News on 6 people out there, and still going to be big cold weather. Temperatures upper 30s, but west and kind of northwesterly breezes will be increasing, so it'll be another big coat day at the Jinx Christmas parade, as it often is. Bedlam Saturday night in Norman, and yes, still cold weather going to be settling in. We'll be dropping back pretty quickly into the 30s for that kickoff 6:30 in Norman if you're going to be headed down that way. So how did the next day or two pan out? So out ahead of this next cold front today, sunshine, highs climbing into the 50s. The cold front comes surging in this evening, and then tonight you can see that area of snow. Kind of advanced right past it here, but it would be towards 9 to 10 o'clock tonight through the overnight hours. At least that's kind of the approximate timing that's lining up here. From Coffeyville down to about Veneta, even Pryor, Grove, Miami, eventually as far south as about Tahlequah. A band of light snow moves through. Could be just enough for a dusting or so of accumulation on grassy surfaces. And then more so often in northwest Arkansas, when you get into some of those higher elevations, that's where there could be a little bit more than a dusting. And we may see some flurries all the way into Tulsa as well, but that's kind of where that main band is setting up. Now tomorrow morning, we're in the 20s, but feeling a heck of a lot colder than that with north winds. Clouds kind of hang around tomorrow in spots, and these are afternoon highs tomorrow in the 30s, still feeling like the 20s. Let's factor in the wind here. So this is going to be the wind chill tomorrow with those gusty north winds. Again, temperatures 20s, but wind chills likely dropping into the teens Friday morning with a stiff north breeze, and wind chills Friday afternoon still in the 20s, what it'll feel like. So once again, that opportunity for some light snow overnight. Could be flurries in other spots, but the best chance for a dusting or so on grassy surfaces would be in our far northeastern counties late tonight, overnight. Not anticipating that to be a big travel impact. By Saturday morning, this is kind of bottoming out of this recent cold stretch. Teens and low 20s on the map. And speaking of, we just talked about the Route 66 marathon this weekend. Saturday, 5K fun run, light winds, but cold, low 20s. And then Sunday for the big marathon, half marathon, also chilly, cold, I should say cold, in the upper 20s, but again, light winds. So that is some good news for those events for the upcoming weekend. And the 7-day forecast, we eventually start to see that climb out of this recent cold stretch. Saturday, still chilly. Sunday, fairly cool as well. Next week, highs in the upper 50s, still cool, but not as cold as we've been recently. And just off the map here, of course, a week from now is Thanksgiving. Watching a potential storm system that's trying to show up right around the holiday. Of course, we'll keep you updated.